Everybody, all right, so let me just go ahead and grab the link real quick. I'm just going to share it out real quick and we will get going right away. Let's see. There's that. It's definitely tanked right when we thought yesterday. So if you guys were here yesterday, this ended up being a really good trade if you held that sucker. Oh man, shoulda, coulda. No, I was happy closing it anyways because ultimately you have to, you know, you kind of have to. Shoot, hold on 1 second. I don't know if I'm live right now, am I? Yep. Okay. I need to push this. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm feeling really good today, Michael. Thank you for asking. I'm pretty much back, I think. Took a while. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Thank you, Peace in. Appreciate that. All right, let me just pull this up. A million tabs open. You guys like that, where you have literally a million tabs? I have to find my other trading view. Be right here, probably. Nope. Over here. There we are. All right, so let me share this one. All right, welcome aboard. Hey, I'm gonna see if there's like less lag because I'm streaming at 720 now. So I just want to see if that would like help that whole like minute lag thing. Excuse me. But it should. How's everybody's day going? What's up, Carla Lugo? Yeah, I'm feeling great. A girl with a guitar. I must have been really bad if everybody really knew that much. I was sick. That's bad. Yes, a million, especially on my phone. Awesome. That's great to hear. Thank you, Phil B. Appreciate you. Very timely today. Good afternoon. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, like that first day after being sick, like how everything just like feels amazing. That's today. I do use a premium. Absolutely. I'm going to let this like cook. I want to see how many people just show up from YouTube without me announcing it. I take that back. I have to share it with one group. That's Futures Bootcamp to make sure they get in. Do that real quick, and then we'll just start right away. Hopefully take a trade or two and then get out of here. You know, we don't want to sit here all day. My gosh. I try to cap it at 2 hours. It was originally going to be 1 hour, but I actually ended up enjoying it, which I, didn't expect. Let's see, trading live right now. Boom. And might as well just share it over here too. Or institutional Beckett. Boom. Pen. And then Solomon Trading. Bob Beckett. Pen. There we go. That should be it for now. We'll see how that cooks it. All right, so let's see. What's up, David Westbury? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Do you use the premium? Yes, I do. All right, so I'm just gonna go to the 1 hour. I'm gonna see where we're at. By the way, yesterday, guys, who all like caught? Like I closed out because the end of the day and I had to leave. But dang, this thing. absolutely destroyed. Ended up being a 1 to 7.16 at its max. I'm not saying we grabbed it, but I did have this down here. And I said we're going for these lows kind of thing, but it just didn't push like I thought it would push right away. End up being amazing. What's up, Elizo? Or Elzo, my bad. I saw an I right there. All right. So let's just see where the market's currently at. Took the morning off, so it was nice. We're currently 18 wins, 4 losses, 3 break evens, 82% win ratio. I'm not counting the trade I took that won 11,500 on my funded yesterday. I'm not counting that towards this because I didn't take it on here live. So there's that. Let's see. You guys hear my audio all right? And how's the background? All right, let's get rid of this now. This is breaking back up now. All right, so these are buys. This is buys all day. And if you could see it, hopefully you could see it, but this is what I see. You have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then now we have a higher high, right? So we're expecting to come down into this little area right here and then come up. So our playing field, our playing area would be going to put this white and then this white right here. This invisible block is what I call it. So notice how this didn't go higher than this, so that I consider a pullback. If you go to the lower time frame, you'll see that was a pullback, right? So that area I'm generally interested in to take a buy from, essentially. Audio is good. What's up, Cold Steel? How you doing? Aiden Beckett, what up, son? How you doing, man? All right, and then, you know, something like this in here. Oh my gosh, that's so small. Let's go to 5 minutes, see if that's small, actually. Yeah, we need it a little bit bigger. That's MES. My bad. All right, well, it's good to know both because usually MES is in front. Like NASDAQ's usually a lagging indication. So lagging. Ooh, we're doing even better with. We could essentially be looking for buys right now because we have this break of structure on the 1 hour. Only issue I might be seeing is that it's not that big of an issue. We could take a buy out of this right now, essentially. Let's just see what we got. Something like out of this block could be something interesting. Because, you know, if we take it from here to here, just that line without even having to break in that trend, I think it could potentially go all the way up past these highs and start attacking these. But what will it do today? I don't know. Let me see. So I'll just take a 1 minute break back up. I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm hoping it comes down to this 5 minute block real quick. Let's check clarity. Clarity's saying it could spill soon. On the 1 minute, this is approaching the bottom here. So this should come to this area and then potentially start pushing back up because we have the green down here, red be down here. I'm just gauging. I'm not using this as an entry. I'm using this as a way to see the strength of this area. So if these were both up here, I'd be like, it's probably still going to spill down here, you know. What's up, Rich DeBill? How you doing, buddy? All right. Oh, man. Hey, Aiden, would you want to grab my DoorDash out in the front? One of them's mom's. The joy of having your son on your stream. Let's see if he hears me even. So how's everybody's week so far? I'm going to go ahead and get a text ready for when I actually take a trade. Actually, no, I'll say looking for buys right now. Put this to the Futures Bootcamp members real quick. I hate that my bar just magically wants to go on that screen now, so I have to look over there. I'm going to be sealing up this Futures Bootcamp and start September's. So if you're not a Futures Bootcamp member, let me know. I'll probably do a special for fall, get everybody in. I don't even know when fall starts, but I'm just going to start that as kind of like the transition, right? We had a big summer special and that worked out pretty good and kind of gave people some extra time there. Looking for buys on M&Q. Hey, by the way, I'm texting everybody right now that's in the boot camp. All right, we're down to our zone. This is perfect timing. I'm texting right now. If you get it, let me know. People are having some text issues. If you're not on the list, go in the Futures Bootcamp area and go to new member, and it's at the very bottom. There's a link to get you in that list. It's not here. Order was canceled. What? That's never happened. How was my order canceled? What do you mean it was canceled? Yeah, I'm not paying you again. Hold on. We issued 21. All right. Well, that's crazy, dude. I got the text. Awesome. What's up, Tana? How are you? 22nd of fall. Oh, I gotcha. Thank you, David. All right. So I'll take this. I'll give this a shot right here. Let me go ahead and look at this first before I consider my DoorDash again. All right, no rush. I'm not freaking out, not panicking, right? Not panicking. Let's put 1,000 on this. All right. Yep, I'm gonna buy that right now. Buy. Boom. I'll put that on my main over here. Now it didn't break, so it might play one of these like come up to this zone area. So if it comes up here, I might set the break even. Okay. I did 19 on that, so I'll do 60. This should be it. It could be a nice, easy, quick trade. A couple things you gotta look at. You got this like trend thing, so it might want to come up there and tag that somewhere off that line. It might not want to break right away, so we might just take a little scalp. I don't know. Just see how we feel, right? I'm so good, Tana. Thank you so much. I'm back. I feel great. Now I just can't wait to get in the gym and sweat. That's all I want to do. Oh, I got to tell. Man. Come on, give us a little push. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, it feels good to feel good. I'll tell you that much. No reason to drop right there. Come on. Don't be playing games with me. Oh, what are you doing? Stop it. That's crazy. Come on, just go touch your little trend line. All right, let's get a push. Oh yeah, you guys can't see. By the way, how's the lag? Is it better now that I switched to 720? Let me check the stream over here. Welcome all new members. Hey, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to see me live every day. Zero lag. That's awesome. Say what time it is. I don't know if it works like that. It's 1:16 right now. All right. Really what you could do is look at the time of the chart, right? Look down right here and you can see, does it match, you know? One minute lag. I don't even see. Here's the problem. I don't even remember what time I said, Tana. There was a latency thing too. What was that latency? But how's the video quality? Does it still look high definition? Like, is it still like decent? There might be another. By the way, tap that like button, guys. Let's get this stream out there. Let's let everybody know that we're here. If you don't mind. There was another freaking button somewhere that I was supposed to click. Supposedly I'm streaming on. Am I really streaming on TikTok right now? Hold on. That's funny. Let's see this. I hooked it up to TikTok and X and yeah, TikTok and X should be. Oh, why is that not charging? There we go. 45-second. Can I make the price numbers bigger again? How did I do that? Violet, what am I going to do with you? No, I get it. That's. How did I do it? Let's see. How did I do that? My eyes are bad and I'm using a big monitor. Yeah, I get you. Margins. That'd be right here. Scales and lines. Lock price bar ratio. All right, Marvin, let's go. Congratulations, man. Marvin Machado. Wait, I thought that said Machado. Machado. Congrats. Previous day close. Indicators, initial, pre-post, high, low. All right, guys. I don't remember how I freaking made that bigger. It's going to drive me crazy. And why did it? There we go. Nice little trade here. I might take profit once it comes up in this line on my, maybe on both. I don't know. We'll see. And then wait to see a break of structure and then maybe get in again kind of thing. That's the safest way to do it, guys. There's no shame in that, right? So like if it comes up to this block right here, which just happens to line up perfectly with this line, this trend line that they're building, right? Which could push it back down, take more liquidity and go back up. You might as well take profit, right? Just take it all and then wait for a break of structure and get back in, right? That's what I think anyways. But what do I know? I don't know anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take that on the... All right, I took 1,200. I'm going to take this to 450 right there. All right, and I'm waiting for a break of structure right here. So I got this on my funded just now. Easy breezy. Took some easy quick scalp, right? Not a big deal. Not your all-star, do it for the gram 1 to 10. It was a 1 to 0.58. So, now, but I'm just waiting for proof. So other people will take partials and let it run and see if it works out. I make more money this way. Like I'll take the full amount, wait for another proof, get back in, right? That's how Futures Bootcamp I got out there. Boom, I'll just say it like that. There we go. You can go to settings, canvas, and go to text size under scales. All right, settings. So settings, canvas. That's where I just was. I looked at that probably 20 times. Well, that's too big. We'll do 18. That's all you get, okay? I'm not going any bigger than that. My eyes are just going to blind me. Let me see what I look like over here. Not bad. Let's update that win ratio, huh? We earned it, guys. We got it. We got this. 19 wins, 4 losses, 3 break evens, 82%. So that puts us at... Someone's going to try to do that math faster than me. Yeah, basically 83%. Not horrible. Why are you doing that to me? Get out of here. All right. So now we're just waiting for this break of structure, guys. I'm going to add an alert on here. Price crossing up. Create. Let's look in the VWAP, see what's going on. I do think it'll go up, but notice how I said think. I think it will. I should say I think it can. Nice next move right here. Easily can come up to this VWAP line here. Yeah, we already took that trade and won it, Eric. I'm here for the music. Is the music bad? I'm never going to please everybody with my music, I'll tell you that much. So the problem on YouTube is the copyright stuff. So I kept getting copyright hit, which wasn't hurting me. It wasn't hurting the account, but it was, I think it was having less, it was sharing less out to YouTube because of it. If you have a smart TV, watch it on there. It makes it much easier to see. You're waiting on your spy calls. Awesome. By the way, is this music horrible, guys? I did a big mix of different kinds of music from this non-copyright thing. I just have to, I have to have it in the background or my brain can't think. Oh, okay, yeah, dude, the music was bad yesterday, I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty bad. I did, when someone, whoever said that they felt like they were at a funeral, I was like, you know what? Ever since you said that, I could not stop thinking about that. I was just like, oh my gosh. So I spent like an hour last night putting this stupid thing together. Awesome about it. Well, I know if you like it, it must be good because you really, when you don't like something, you go, this is really intense. It's very, it's pretty strong. But I look at it as a superpower because I go crazy on creative mode and I get massive stuff done. So I don't know. I've never looked at it as a bad thing for me. A lot of people cripples them, which, you know, they could have different kinds and stuff like that. All right, let's see what it does right here. I might squeeze this. Let's do this. Superpower, not crippling. Yes. I know I'm high maintenance, but just no, I appreciate it, Violet. Really, I listen to all your guys' feedback. I want to make the stream better and better and better. Like, I was never a streamer. I was always like, hey, make a training and then maybe I'll go live with my private group thing. So like, I never anticipated to ever be a streamer, but I actually really enjoy this. I like the live back and forth. It's kind of just nice. Nice little break throughout the day for me. I played off that block really nice. I do think it could come up here. Check that 5 minute. I appreciate that, Violet. If we just get this stream to 100 viewers, I want to do that giveaway. Guys, tap that like button throughout the video. That'd be awesome. Also, it'd be really cool if maybe at the end of the video or throughout, if you could comment under the video. I think there's a way to comment under the video, but like, I think that's a huge element to the whole thing. Why did my audio go quiet? Okay. All right, she wants to push up. I'm gonna get that rocket out. I ain't gonna waste time on a pullback. No, you guys tell me. How do I, man? It only lets me like it once. Okay. Also, usually send an email. I don't every time. I could. I should. Let me just do that. Boom. Trying to like. I need to like put a system together and have one of my assistants like just go crazy with this. I already have on team right when I go live, so I don't have to do it while I'm with you. I know that unfortunately I can't automate all of this. Look at that. Are we glad we got out? Maybe. No, I do think it's gonna go out. The heart in the chat. So I guess you click the heart in the chat over and over and over and over and over and over again. I guess I don't know. And then share it with all of your friends. All right, I'm hoping it plays off this and bounces up. Where's my stop? Wait, hold on. What's up, Alex? We already won on this one. We won this one right here. I'm waiting for this to break up. Then if this creates a low and breaks up right here, I'd move my stop maybe to this. Have a smaller stop. Won't go crazy on it. Right? 18 pointer. What's the celebration, buddy? I still don't see the ability to comment on your videos after. I could see it, once the video is up, done streaming, I could see it. But yeah, you're right. Hold on. Live chat. One person liked this. Let's see. Let me see if there's a way to turn on comments. Ooh, I could edit the freaking thing right now. 19 wins for losses. 3%. Okay. I think I'm editing my live one right now. Let's see. What's funny is I don't use any tags. I don't know if that's probably a smart thing to do, is use tags, right? Comments on, it says. Comments, ratings, choose. Whatever. All right. I just had to see. Says my comments are on. Good thing we got out of that. Would have been a break even. Got live chat, but need comments. Yeah. So I know that after the video is done, then you could have comments. So maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Unless I just changed the wrong one. I don't know. No, I did it right. Good. I mean, I have it on. The literally box. The box is literally checked on right now, Tana. So I don't know. Hit the thumbs up button below the video also. Yeah, thank you, Phil. I'm on a mission, guys. I really, really, really want to get to 100 viewers today. That'd be sick. Why that just stop? Come on. By the way, am I about to pass this thing? Let me check. This is that My Funded Futures account. No, because we had that. No. Hopefully we get a nice trade on there. So if this takes this liquidity down here, I'd be looking for another push off this block potentially. You can kind of like see something happening off this like stupid line right here. I think it'll go up, but that's pretty smart, Tana. Yeah, I want to do a ton of giveaways. I want to do all kinds of things, guys. I gotta figure this all out. It'll all click as I do it more and more. I blew it all today. Back to evals. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Oh man. You don't want to hear it today from me, huh? As long as you figured out why you did it, just think real hard on why you did it. That's really what it comes down to. So this says I'm live, but I'm not. I guess even TikTok has AI alive now. Puts pictures, makes pictures turn alive. That's crazy, dude. I'm live for sure. Yeah, I mean on TikTok. Sorry, I was streaming over at TikTok too. I thought it said it was. Live chat replay, live chat summary. Subscriber time. All right. All right, we're just waiting for this either liquidity to clear right here, and then a breaker structure back up, and we'll give it another shot, or it's actually three scenarios. It could break these low, which I doubt it will because of how weak it is. And then we look for sells, or Just takes liquidity. We look for buys back out of this block. Yeah, it's easy to blow. It's easy to blow things, guys, especially get in your own head. It can get really bad, as you know. Let me take this out. Clear this. Still think it'll come and attack this liquidity soon. Wondering why we are not taking the trade back to the VWAP. Is that because of the order block? Yeah, the order block's there. We kind of already. Let me relook. I mean, we never broke a 5-minute structure back down. So yeah, order block is definitely more important to me than the VWAP, right? So this block being here and this creating higher highs kind of tells me, and this liquidity buildup kind of tells me it could come and tap it. I mean, shoot, it could tap it and just liquidate this bottom and then start heading back up to this yellow line right here, you know, for sure. But I didn't want to take a sell towards it because I didn't really have a reason to. There's no break right here. That makes sense. I need to see something break, a change of character, a break of structure. You know what I mean? Like I need to see it shift. So many times I try to like guess or assume, you know. By the way, that's a red. And this one is a 1 hour. Oh, that was the other thing. So this is a 1 hour. This white, I consider it a 1 hour invisible block, right? Right here. So that is definitely more important than a VWAP to me, right? And it didn't hit this trend line, which would be my first take profit overall. When I say first take profit, it doesn't mean I'm going to actually hold it there. I know that sounds weird, but just knowing that it should at least go to there, right? Absolutely. Yeah, comments on. This is dumb. All right, so we took this out now, which is what we wanted to see. We could actually put this below this low over here and maybe even take this right now, essentially, because then we'd be below the VWAP, below the 1 hour block, below this 5 minute over here. I'm just going to put it at 30 just for fun. 30 right there. And I'm going to trade limit. Measure it. Oh, it's going a little bit lower for me. That's good. All right. I'm going to attempt this, guys. It's not my favorite trade, but I'm just going to do it. Do it for the gram. It might come and wick this out. I don't think it'll take this out too. Like it'll probably give us an opportunity to get out of break even. So this is what I'm looking at. You have this 5-minute block here. You have this 5-minute block, which is pretty much mitigated here, but it's still a block at that. You have this 1 hour overall block here. It would have to get through. And then you have this right here. Yeah. So it'd have to get through basically 3 5-minute blocks in this hour block in general to lose. So it could. It could. I'm going to risk smaller on my funded. I'm not 100% on this. Let's see. Sure that. This is Catching Knives 101 right here. Yeah, there's only 2 thumbs up underneath the video. If you guys could just hit that thumbs up one time under the video, and then you hit the heart on the actual stream. That'd be awesome of you. You're actually at your desk. Awesome, Brian. How was your drive? Hey, Aiden, if you're there, can you get my DoorDash, buddy? Yeah. What's that? It's at the door. My Starbucks. Thank you so much, though. Well, tell her it's at the door. Good afternoon, Jay. What's up, buddy? I see 34 thumbs up. Let me see here. Yeah, there's 36 thumbs up now under the video. I see that. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Guys, let's get 49 more viewers, and I'm going to do the giveaway. Right now, we're in a trade right here. Kind of hoping that it plays off of this block, or maybe wicks this out max, or maybe taps that VWAP line right there, or whatever, and then shoots back up at least to this block right here. So this could be like a potential target area again for a nice little scalp, hopefully. I mean, it's not falling. It's not like knives falling dramatically, you know, but I didn't, Brian. Thank you so much. You got a straw? Oh, she wants to fall, don't she? Let me see what we're looking at here. Nah, she don't want to fall. Just go up. The dog is freaking out. Come on. Let's pull that rocket out. Let's just take it all out. Let's take out the highs, huh? That'd be sick. Cleaner. Thank you. Is it clean? Yeah. Okay, close my door. Hey, close my door. And shut the dog up.
Yeah.
Thank you. You want to say hi?
Every time. Hi. I can't even see myself.
You're right over there.
Oh. Hi. I'm gonna leave now.
Just 57 people. Just embarrassing.
Okay, I have to go in.
All right. Yeah, shut my dog up. Thanks. And it's not showing 36 thumbs up. I refreshed the screen. Now it shows 36. Sorry, mine from hearing yours. Our cleaner's here right now. And she's like being pretty loud. Is this weird? Got Raphael on my table, bobblehead. Just saying. Then I got a Jesus. Of course you got Batman. Can't not have Batman too. All right, you playing the game now, huh? All right, let's see what you got. So you took out some liquidity here. Let's see if we can get a close above this right here. At this rate, yeah, you'd think it would tap this VWAP line. And I'll say this, it doesn't even have to really break the low now to tap the VWAP line. So you could literally, I don't know, still feel pretty good about this trade. I mean, we're just now getting into some drawdown. But with that said, we still have the first block, the second block, and a block over here to break. So the probabilities are much higher in our favor to just go up. Doesn't mean it will. Just saying. Should. It could most likely maybe potentially go up. What's up, Mark? How you doing, bud? How's it going? How's it going? Does the video quality seem the same with 720 than 1080? I think there was a latency thing. No, it looks a little blurry, doesn't it? I like 1080 better. Maybe I'll go back to 1080 and then I'll go from there. All right, she's pushing. So if you're just tuning in, we won our first one right here. Did really nice, actually. It was a nice little trade for me. Ended up getting this on my funded. So hopefully it's just liquidating a little bit of people, not just ripped through. We're sitting at 80. Wow, it just ripped. Let's see if this one holds. Let's see if she holds. Wow, where did that candle come from, huh? Let's see. 481 to, oh yeah, she's ripping through. This is going to be our fifth. Okay, we just lost. All right. All good. So now we are looking for sells because now we broke structure and close solid underneath with a 5 minute. That's strong, solid close right there. And we got a fair value gap we could potentially sell from now. Let me update our Oops, there we are. Update our win ratio. So we're at 19 wins, 5 losses, 3 break evens. That is a 79% win rate. Little over 79, it don't matter. So now I'll be setting up for a potential sell off this fair value gap immediately. Like immediately, right? Hopefully it gives us one, honestly. We could essentially sell off this, but it might come all the way up to here. So we really got to wait for a fair value gap to form, obviously, but then I'd want to sell off to this line. Definitely looks pretty good to me. I just don't have a place to put a stop right now. I mean, other than this 1 minute, like if I want to get in right now, you have this little 1 minute high right here. That's about it. It's a pretty risky trade. But with that said, we could go for it. 5 minutes starting to go down. It's past the 70 on clarity, which means it was 85% chance it'll hit the 20 down here, which that's a good sign. I might sell. Let me just measure this out. All right, if it comes back below, that's not even a block. Really, that's the block. Might do like a low risk sell right now. Yeah, I'm selling. So I did a low risk, like literally 0.5%. No, that's a full percent, I guess, on this 50K. It doesn't have to hold, but you know. Oh man, it's worse, huh? Let me see how to change the latency. Maybe I'll open up another. Is it that way for everybody, or is it just Brian? 3 minutes? Actually, I'll be able to see right here. 1400. Mine's only a 20-second delay, Brian. I'm looking on YouTube. Mine's 20 seconds. Yeah. 20 seconds today. Marketing email campaign. See, let me do out a quick duplicate. I'm going to try to boost this up. Oh my gosh, this might be the first time we lose 2 in a row. To be fair, I'm taking these little B setups with less risk. So that's kind of what happens sometimes. I might DCA if it hits up about right there. Selling right now, yeah. That's why I got the red up here, the stop. Let's see. So it's right here. I'm going to add one more sell. And get out in the same spot. All right, add an extra position. If it doesn't hold, it doesn't hold. I didn't even add it. What the heck? Jeez. Order rejected. Only have 16 open though. Why would that not take that? A little more. Okay. Well, let me put 10 more on there. Helps a little bit. Same stop size. Didn't change stop at all. Added like pennies to my risk considering. All right, dude, this is getting sloppy. I don't see a 4-hour block. A 1 hour. All right, stop taking me out. Psycho. What? Well then. I think it might have taken me out. I don't know. So, all right, let me update that. That sucks. Where did it freaking go? Oh my gosh, there we are. All right, I'm not going to get sloppy now. Oh, it's right here. Jeez, that sucks. But it was a lesser risk. So instead of using the full risk that I normally do, I used half. Ew, 76%. That's stupid. All right, well, now I got a mission to bump it back to 80. I usually stay around 74 to 76. So it's not bad. Yeah, the 1 hour. 50% of that bullish candle. My bad. Just out of interest. Yeah. Let's get back on track. Still think it will sell, but might be coming all the way up to this block again. Mainly because it took this out. Mind you, it just wicked it. And it is a block right here. Maybe I want to buy. I do like that liquidity above there. This is one of those where it's like, okay, it could go either way. I do feel like I can go deeper to this 50% of this block. And there's no break. Here's the problem. There's no break of structure here. Like there's no way to, well, other than this 1 minute. Oh, all right. If this closes back above here, I might give it one more shot to this line. Yep, that's what I'll do. Mind you, this is what I'm doing on the evals. I'm not taking this on my funded every time. Like this is a B setup. I always tell you when I take it on my funded. So if we can continue up here. Oh yeah, I couldn't get logged into that again. What happened? Okay, dude. All of a sudden, magically, it doesn't want to let me. It wants me to log in a trade of 8 to give permission on this account now. Freaking crazy. Well, actually, let me try one of these. That one's already passed. Hold on. I could probably take it on this. Okay, cool. Let's pass this one. Trade limit. Take profit. One, two, 40. Yeah, 40, good. All right, if it closes above here, I'm going to take this. Come on. Yep. There we go, boys and girls. Pretty small stop, 12 point. If you know me, I'm not usually risking a ton on these, but I'll do it on evals, okay? So evals are different. I'm not risking ridiculous amounts on B setups. In fact, I rarely take B setups on my actual funded accounts. So I think we've had 13 plus different people pass challenges in the last 2 weeks. So we're definitely cooking. All right, come on. Once it gets past this little area right here with gold, and should at least come to this line, which touches this line. Woo! Let's go. All right. I am going to. I'm waiting. Oh, there we go. 940. This one's passed. Look at that. I keep overly passing these stupid things. Just needed 53 on that. Let's see if I get another one on here. Oh, here we go. Another one we could pass. Cool. All right. Let's celebrate that one, guys. Actually, I want to get this one working too. My funny futures. Hold on. We needed that. Had to get that. Remember what I said. Let me kind of do it again for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys might be like, I got to get my money back. All right. So first of all, if you said I got to get my money back when you lost those couple trades, then you need to walk away. You need to get off, because that's a problem, right? You don't need to be getting your money back. That's not how it works. You need to be figuring it out into your overall trading plan, right? Let me update this real quick, and I'll talk about that for a minute. There it is. So we just hit our 20th win. 20 wins, 5 losses. Which makes it 80%. Back up to 80, guys. Thank God. Wait, nope. My apologies. Do we have 6 losses? I just want to be accurate here. Ah, yeah, I didn't update that. Darn. 20 wins, 6 losses. %. That's a good number, 77. We could stay there. By the way, guys, let's do a quick roll call. How many people actually just won that? Let's get some celebrate wins going on right here. How many people passed some challenges today? How many people got a payout today? How many people won today so far? Or how many people are up? Let's kill it, guys. Let's announce it in the group. Let's start talking. Let's tap that like button. Let's wake up. I know trading could make you fall asleep sometimes. I just got my coffee in, so we're good to go. Bob, once you pass TPT, what is the new profit target for a payout on a 50K? So anything after 1,500, you got to build that buffer up, and be careful on TPT. They go from end of day to live trailing on the pro. Okay. So just take smaller. This is what I do. Build up a buffer. Okay. Don't go all in. Don't go crazy. Just build up a buffer, get it past 1,500. And then you can do like your better, little more higher trades, right? So hopefully that makes sense. But anything after 1,500 on a 50K, you could pull out the next day. It's amazing. Like, to me, if you could pass challenges, like, you should be having take profit trader, like 100%. This doesn't make sense not to, right? So, all right. So we took, that was a L. That was a L. No, that was a win. This was a L. So we had two losses in a row. We had today, we took 4 trades today. All right. So we had a dub. We had an L. We had an L. And then we had a dub. And now I'm expecting it to probably start taking this stuff out. So if it comes up here, takes this out, I'm definitely interested to go up, take all this out. In fact, we could maybe go a little bit earlier than that. If it closes above here, we might be able to ride this sucker. It's a little bit riskier because overall we didn't break our external. This is the external high. So it's a riskier trade. But I've been kind of enjoying these risky trades lately, honestly. Just risky, especially on evals. I mean, this could work out pretty freaking good because you could set to break even here and just not lose anything. I haven't traded Alpha. You know, that keeps popping up, man. Have you got any payouts from them? People keep mentioning Alpha. Alpha futures. Trade like a professional futures trader. How do I not even know about this? And there's 6,000 qualified accounts and 35,000 plus traders. That just shows you how big the trading world is, you know? I might get in this, guys. Hold up. Actually, let me look again. Let me look again. There's a wick here. Yeah, wick to wick. This closes above here. I might get in. And it didn't close, so I'm thinking I really want to see it break this, then pull back, or break that 5-minute structure and use a bigger stop, like at least here. But if it's this, let me do a little measurement. 980,000. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh no, it's not. Hold on. Always got to measure, guys. 30. 5. Awesome, JT. Congratulations, man. Alpha 20, 20% discount. Appreciate you, man. Let me check that out. Trading. Maybe I'll do it right now. Maybe I'll trade one right now. Sign up. There it is. Ooh, don't jump on me like that. Jeez. Chill out. This is going up, man. Come on. I don't want to get in and be stupid. Let it run. I don't give a crap. Just a little scalp. Mind you, this is kind of dangerous. I'm going to stay out of this one. It's probably going to work. I'm like 90% sure it's going to work. But I'd rather take the better trade because it's hitting this block right now, right? I'm not a trend line trader. This is proof of it right now because this is breaking a trend line, right? I don't care about that. What I really want to see is a break of structure and a trend line above it where the liquidity was. That's where all the traders are taking trades off of, so their stops are above it, right? So I could take this buy, but I have this rule that I don't buy into a sell block. This is a sell block, and I don't sell into a buy block, right? Use the 0 account for no activation fee. Much rather see this happen. Breaks this structure. Then we could do some kind of a stop. Like have it up here. Have our stop down here. Bigger stop, but you know, we're targeting a bigger liquidity pool. So it could at least hit 0.55. It could go 0.9 to this yellow line. I don't like that big a stop for sure. Trust me, I don't like it. That could be a good buy right there too. You know what? I could put my low right here. If it closes above here, that might work out better. What's up, Neutrino Capital? How you doing, buddy? So I got my own Pulse X Premium. I use Clarity, which is this one. Pulse X Premium. Basically, I'm not trading that way right now, so I'm not going to teach it. But VWAP I like to use with bands like this, so I could see where they could potentially go. This is what I'm building right there. Don't really use volume too much, and then I use my Clarity indicator right here. And I use this to measure strength of different zones that I'm in. So let me get rid of this. So if I look on the 5 minute, what I'm looking for is this is past the 70 on the left, on the right here, and it already hit the 80. So I'm expecting it to come down to the 20. There's a huge chance that it should drop, right? It just hasn't been. So it's very bullish right now, very bullish overall. So really at the end of the day, I'm not a huge indicator person. Like I'll glance and be like, okay, this is up here, so I got to be kind of careful. If this was down here and this is breaking the structure, that would be like my A plus setup. Like it's going to work like 95% of the time. But overall, I am a price action person all day. Like I'm just identifying where there's liquidity pulls. I don't really need the VWAP and stuff. What I like about the VWAP especially is like if I'm scanning the market, let's say I'm trading Forex or something, which by the way, I got to take a trade on my Forex account. But I could scan the market really fast. Like for instance, I like to wait for it to be 2 bands away from the VWAP line. And I have a whole course on this. It's 5 minute scout. It's $7. I don't know if you're interested. 5minutescalper.com, right? That's how I scout the market with this stuff. But I also scan the market really fast too. So like when this was down this area, I'd be looking in this area and matching this up with like a zone here and look for a break of structure back up to the VWAP line. The blue line's the VWAP line. Same thing here. This hit 2 down. I would have been looking for buys in this area, right? Went right up to the VWAP line. Right now, I'd be looking for buys for JBP AUD. Like I don't have to think too hard. And then I go to the 1 hour. I'll like mark up a block that I like, and then wait for a break of structure back up, which we just kind of had one, right? So if I were to trade this right now, you could essentially get in. You could use your bigger stop like 15, put it underneath that band plus the block that we just drew, and just ride it up to minimum here. And that's kind of like one of the ways I trade. But that's just easy way to scan the market. Like this is at the VWAP line right now. Not really looking for a trade. I could just instantly see would I be looking right now for a potential trade or not. Let's see. No. But I mean, look at this. Works over and over again. Came here, broke structure. Over and over. Not looking. Euro. All right. So right now, again, Euro AUD, I'd be looking for a potential trade. So, but again, you need more confluence. You need more reason. So I'm over here. I look left. You see structure, or you see a block. Last down for up movement. In this zone right here, looking for a break structure up, which we just got right there. So a lot of these, I'd want to see a continuation trade. So I'd want to see a push back up, then put stop here or below here, take it back up to here. and I'll mark that up just to show you that it worked out. Nice, easy trade. Anyways, hopefully that answered your question. Did 515, 347, 347, 51. Okay. Oh, look at the 52, 307. Brian, 700 away. Less than 700 away from getting funded for the first time. No, so it just depends on the so my win rate when I trade my normal way, it's like 90 something percent. So when I mark this up, I always talk about like Bruce Lee, like become like water, like with the market. You don't know like what's actually going to actually happen. So like sometimes I let it run 1, 2, 1, 3, 1 to 4, right? Other times, if I see it like hesitating in an area, instead of just taking partials, I'll consider it like a take profit 1, and then I'll just take all of it off, wait for a break of structure, get back in. So it makes sense. So I'm not like saying I'm looking for a 1 to 0.5. You know what I mean? Like that I don't want to do that, but I also say this, like if there's a 95% chance of winning it, I think it's kind of stupid not to take it. Does that make sense? Like it's almost like there was $100 bill in the corner of your couch, and you're like, it's not 300, so I don't want it. At that point, for me, anyways, mathematically, it just makes sense to just pick it up. Now, I always joke around with the kids. I say if there's a quarter on the ground, I would lose money if I spent the time to bend over and pick it up. Just kidding. So I kind of don't do what everybody does, man. And you know what happened as soon as I stopped doing what everybody says and teaches and did my own thing, just kind of flowed with the market. A lot of intuition. I started being profitable and stayed. I made more money than I lost, you know? So in general, I try to have a higher reward than risk, but if my win ratio is really, really high consistently over long periods of time, and as long as I'm winning more than I'm losing, like profiting, not winning, profiting more than I'm losing, I'm good to go, you know? I used to be the guy on, I was huge in ICT and stuff, and I'd try to do the five pip stops, and I would show my 1 to 24s on IG, you know, do it for the gram. But then the problem is the people that showed that, and I knew a lot of them, they're not showing you that they lost 8 in a row, and then they won a plus 10. You know what I mean? So then I'm like, there's got to be like a happy medium. And then I got into the whole algo trading with bots, and basically we'll use a 1-to-1, but just a big stop and higher risk, you know? Wait. So wait. I thought I had to get to 54. No, you're 700 away. 700 away. Don't go blowing it out, Brian. Just keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're there, bud. You're there. All right, I'm filling out this trying to anyways. It's alpha. Literally, my son mentioned alpha the other day. Oh yeah, I was gonna blast this out real quick. Keep getting sidetracked. Tana, it's your fault. You were letting me know my ADHD was kicking in. Okay. I literally just went off on a giant tangent, which I like doing. I enjoy it. I like going off and teaching and training and stuff. Edit. There we go. Boom. Just going to blast this out to my list and see if we can bump this to 100 viewers today. So I really want to do this giveaway. I really want to give my money away. Makes me happy. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. We got our confirmation, guys. So essentially we can either wait. We could either get in on this close and put our stop here, which I think I'll do just for fun. Trade. Boom, boom. We are at a 12. Let's do 30 and market buy. All right, so I got in that. This is potentially really good news. Our stops below the last band right here should come up to this band and take out all this liquidity. Should, could potentially do that. Oops, dropped the ball. No, you're good. I'm kidding, obviously. Send right now. Let's get this boosted up, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hey, maybe if you guys do me a favor, let's just do this. Maybe you could take the link and share it to like just say everybody join like in Solomon Trading and in the Telegram group and in school. Maybe not school, just Solomon Trading in the Telegram group. Just hype it up a little bit. Maybe we can get this to 100 viewers. And if you're new here, guys, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I've been going live every day at 1 p.m. This is my 2.5 week of streaming. So we'll see what happens. I don't plan on going anywhere. Don't be liquidity. Let me clean this mess up, huh? By the way, that was this would have been a dub right here. Look at that. Would have been a dub. Anybody take that, by the way? Jakey's dad won. Reset 5 TPT accounts last night. Finished today. 1752. Let's get it. Let's go. Congratulations. What was that TV show with Ben Stein's money? I don't know. Let's push. Everybody blow. We can clear this out now. I don't have to see that ever again. I don't have to see this again. 5 minutes going to look like a wick. Good news is this. It created a 5-minute block. So we do have some kind of protection right here. So hopefully that 5-minute block holds and it wants more liquidity. Hopefully it wants all these highs. We'll see. A lot of times what you'll see is it'll wick out the top, come down, take a couple of these, but then hold a block and go from there. It's kind of what you want to see. Win someone's money. Hey guys, if you do me a favor and just hit the heart button on the video, I think it's a heart, right? And just tap, 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 tap. If you could just tap that like 20 times, let YouTube know that we're still streaming. I know I'm trying to be like one of the only afternoon traders, kind of chill. Like I do my trading in the morning for mainly all my stuff, but I've only taken out of all these trades, I've taken one trade that I thought was a good setup on my funded. And I'm up. Where's that screenshot? I always lose that sucker. So I took on the funded today from this. Was it that one? This one? It was this one, I think. I don't know. I think it was this one. It was this one. And after, after the stream, it'd be awesome if you can comment under the video, because it doesn't let you do it during the stream. I don't know why. It just does the chat during the stream. I wonder if I disabled the chat. If I could pull up comments. This Celeste approves of this music. Oh, I love this music. I'll tell you what, you want to know something that helps my ADHD? Some freaking violin and cello, and like, it's crazy. Like, I was talking to the wife, I'm like, I think I'm getting old because I like classical music and all this kind of music now. You mix a little violin and cello with like hip hop. Oh my gosh, it's like whew, some blasted volume. I don't know if that's blasted. Bush, you play the cello? Oh, that's awesome. Let me try to finish this alpha. Keeps freezing on it. Oh, here we go. Edit. It's such a dumb sign up process. They make you click the edit button to fill out your information. Guarantee you, like, so many people didn't figure out how to do it. You play it as an exercise. It's awesome. My son just got a 100-plus-year-old violin from my aunt. If you guys don't know, my son in here, Aiden, he's like some kind of like a musical prodigy. I got him a keyboard for Christmas 3 years ago, and he self-taught himself piano. I should play his music in the background for fun. And he plays the guitar. He learned self-taught everything: guitar, keyboard. Actually, for fun, you know what? Let's do this. You guys give me songs, and I'm gonna have my 17-year-old son Aiden, who trades very well, by the way. He's in this room, should be. Record a few songs for you guys. He's gonna start a channel where he goes on Omegle. I guess what it's called, Omegle. And people give him song requests, and he can just like play by ear, like real quick, figure it out. Is this ridiculously loud on your end? I don't know. It's kind of nice. All right, so this isn't buying a cell block to me, because this already broke structure right here. Right? So we're proving momentum to the upside, so I'm not buying a cell block. These were all mitigated blocks right here. That was mitigated, that was mitigated. These are all weak. This is like low-hanging fruit that should blast through it. Come on, let's get a push. Should just rip through that liquidity. The 1 hour above that, let me look. Yeah, we're nowhere near there. Buying. Let me see what your question was originally. What's up, Hector? How you doing, buddy? Buying to the sell. Now it makes sense. I thought you were saying I was trying to buy out of a sell block. Yeah. So this is a good target, but so what I did is I actually let me mark this up as a white. What I did was I marked up the trend line. Excuse me. Let me get rid of this VWAP. I marked up this trend line. That's just a good area that it probably can hit, right? And this also matches up with this 1 hour block, right? So there's a good area to take out there. Could easily get up there. Really nothing holding it in the way. It's taking out this now, this liquidity. Just got one more to take out the highs, which is right here. And hopefully after that, let's look left. Okay, so let's go on the 5 minute and look left. What's over here? Oh, you have a 5 minute block. Right. So all these areas right here that you're looking at, this is what makes it move back and forth, right? So what you might expect to happen on the 1 minute, what you see a lot of times, I don't like that wick, by the way. What you see is, you see it come up, come down, come up, come to this line, come down, come to this line, come down, come up to the 50% of this 5 minute block, come down, maybe even take some liquidity, then go back up to the 1 hour block, then maybe it bounces back down, maybe takes out some liquidity, then goes back up higher in the 1 hour block. So all these little things to the left, I know it's looking sloppy right now, but all these little areas to the left, there's stops above it, which is basically forced sells. People that are selling are forced to sell their contracts at a cheaper price. No. Yeah, at a better price for people who want to sell them. Does that make sense? I can say that backwards. I kind of want to hear some of that classical again. One more time. All right, so we have a 1 minute block here. Let's just kind of see what's going on. 1 minute block, 1 minute block. That's actually a 5 minute block and a 1 minute block. So 5 minute block, 1 minute block. That's securing us a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully it wants to come to this 50% of this. So my first real target would be something like that. 50% of the 5 minute block. I think what I'll do, just closes up above here. I'll add a position and move my stop up. Let's see what ES is doing. Pretty much the same thing. Back to Bach, yeah. I'm just in a trade. It feels good while I'm in a trade listening to Bach. I don't know why. I'm trying to scare off the younger audience, I guess. let's push. Yeah, it should go up. My gosh. Doesn't have to. Appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, well, you're classy, Aiden. You got some class, son. Appreciate that, Brian. Brian says, I think the way you talk through how you are actively trading here is worth all the money. That's what no one else does. I agree. Well, you know, when I was learning from different people, I'm thinking like, why did he take that? Or why did he use that much risk? Or how much risk did he even use? Or what was his thought process behind using that risk? Like, what is his thought process if he actually loses? I'll watch some of these guys and they just freak out when they lose, like live on a live stream. And like, why were you risking something where you would be that upset? Like, you know, like I'll see these people literally breaking their monitors. I don't know if it's for the views or something, but to me that doesn't look good. Like I'm way past breaking monitors. That's kind of like how you know someone's faking it. You got a guy that's making millions of dollars that punches his monitor. Like, I don't think you're very disciplined. I don't think you've actually made it, because at the end of the day, they know it's all risk reward, risk management. And they should have already been through a lot of crap, unless they had a couple lucky runs, you know. All right. So right in this area right here, I would do a DCA. I would add a position. By the way, anybody at Futures Bootcamp or one-on-one, you can private message me any questions you have about all this stuff, okay? Well, in Futures Bootcamp, put it in the group. If it passes this right here, man, you should be good. Exactly, Jerry. Exactly. So yeah, whenever I see these streamers, these people, like, they freak out and you can see in their face, they're just so stressed over a loss. I'm like, but if you knew your actual win ratio and you were confident, you would just understand that that's, I don't want to be too light on this, that it's part of winning. No, it actually is, because if you know, like for instance, right now we're sitting at a 76% win rate, I think it was. I'm not looking for it again. We're sitting at a 76% win rate over like 26 trades or something. So I know that almost just over 2.5 trades out of 10, I'm going to lose. Okay, that's part of the whole 100%. So in Futures Bootcamp, that's on Telegram. On Telegram, you have your private one-on-one folder that you can, I say folder, it's your chat room, your private group with me and the 2 coaches. TPT had a good email today about losses being business expenses. That's true. Yeah, I really don't care about losses at all. Like, I'm to that point. But when I first started, guys, you could ask my son, he'd think I'd be having a heart attack. I'd be in like three positions and I'd be on a treadmill trying to like blow off steam because I'm like freaking out. Like, and I broke monitors. I've been through all that. And now I'm just, I always compare it to the martial artists who kick a tree and they make their shins numb. You know what I mean? You just don't feel it anymore. Get the loss out of the way. Exactly, Jerry. Statistical probability is the plan. Absolutely. An arrangement of box uncopied cello. Sweet. So I don't know if that's copywritten. I might just make a whole, I don't know, scare off everybody or not, but I might just make a whole classical list. I could just, whenever I feel like it, I'll just push classical, a custom background. Let me go over here. And then we went back to lo-fi and chill step. Check that song out. Amazing. Let's see. Actually, I'll just take a screenshot because I ain't trying to figure this out right now. Or a picture. Cello song. Aiden, check out this song. I'm sending it to you. Actually, check out the song that Tana. That's a girl with a guitar. She wrote that. All right, guys. If it comes up here, I'm adding a position and moving my stop up. So it's kind of what I'm hoping for. And by the way, we were talking about risk reward earlier. That's kind of how I do things as well. I'll add to my position. And if I add to my position and it goes to here, that's literally, so this that turns this into a 2.4, right? Nah, not really. It just adds a lot more reward to the overall, and then I take my risk off the table. Are you just coming down to mitigate, hopefully, and shoot back up? I hope. What are you doing? What are you doing? Chill, bro. Let Aiden play and then play that. Yeah. Have a build one for you. Have AI build one for you that is yours and you play when you want. You know, I have that option right here. I could push. Let me show you this. It's built into this platform where AI will literally stream. Like right here. Boom. This is AI classical. Let's see what it does. Crazy times we live in, Jerry. There we go. It's all made by an AI. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I've been going live every day at 1 p.m. doing afternoon streams. We're sitting at a 76% win rate. I think it was like 26 trades. Overall, we're up today, doing pretty good. Did this on my funded. We're in a trade right now, just kind of chopping a little bit. We're almost to 3 o'clock, which the one thing I don't like about this is usually the top of the hour we see some kind of like a liquidity grab, and hopefully, I mean, if I look at my probabilities, right now, like, which is what I like to do, I'm like a probability type trader. If I look at this, there's like a lot of liquidity under here. Change that. A lot of liquidity under here. It's coming to 3 o'clock, and a lot of times that's when they shoot you out. The fact it didn't take this high out, I mean, so there's two things that could happen. I mean, obviously, hate to be that guy, but it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Yeah, you know, at first I was like, oh no, AI is, I mean, here's the fact. AI is not going nowhere. So might as well utilize it, right? But yeah, I agree. A lot of people do that. You made an AI song for me yesterday, Tana. That's awesome. Thank you. Let Aiden play like cello music. We'll check that out. Dude, that is my favorite kind of music, Brian. Yeah, I love like lo-fi. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite to zone out in, like search for women vocal chill step. Oh my gosh, dude. Like seriously, Brian, women vocal chill step. Amazing. I get so in the zone. Okay, guys, if it comes up here and closes above this, I'm adding to my position. Then I will move my stop. A bidet anthem. You're killing me, bro. So I could do here's lo-fi. AI lo-fi. Not feeling that one. Not feeling that one, AI. Here's chill hop, which can be good. No. Felt like I was in like a 90s, like, I don't know. I do like 90s, but that didn't feel right. See, a lot of these are just crap. I can't do it. Nope. Let's try some jazz. Come on, push. Approaching 3 o'clock. Are we going to hit this by 3 p.m.? This is what I want. This would be the break of the last high, and then we'd have 50% of the 5-minute block. 1 hour block is right here. All right, we got it. This has got to go. Sorry, can't do this. Nope. Sounds like a car insurance commercial. Yeah. That one made the market go down. Yeah, I agree. I'll be adding a position if it goes above here and closes. Come on. Prove that you're going up. Don't you create a double top. Get up there. I still want to get this alpha. Finish that. Oh, Bob. Almost had it done. Didn't close, so I didn't add yet. Trying to get this new account, alpha account everybody keeps talking about. So I'd like to pass some of those. Whoever talked about alpha, can you tell me why alpha is awesome? See more accounts to alternate on with you guys. Testing that top again, yeah. AC/DC. Come on, get out of here. Get up there. Get up there. All right, we wicked it. We need a close. We're at 3 o'clock. Oh, are we going to push to here like I was hoping, anticipating? What time is it? 30 more seconds and I would add a position. Well, we don't want to wick. You know what? I might wait to break even. I don't want to be liquidity, guys, and it's 3 o'clock. I'm moving to break even just because of the time of day. A lot of times they'll spike you out, and I don't like this wick. So what I would do is if they did wick me out and took something here and then broke back up, I would anticipate it going up. So if it closes back above here, I'm going to add position. But I don't like how that closed, and we're at 3 o'clock. So it's either going to wick out all this or it's going to go up here, and I don't feel like being liquidity. Hopefully you can appreciate that. As much as I hate break evens, but I'm just protecting my capital at this point. There we go. Come on, shoot up. Let's go up to this 50%. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Get up there. By the way, what I've noticed is that like 302, 303 is when it really goes crazy. Almost every day. 3 o'clock, it'll like start some kind of action, and then 302, 303 is like something crazy happens. Feels like it. Still doesn't want to break above that. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Let's get a rocket, huh? No! You're going the wrong way. Why don't you want to go above that line? Why don't you want to go above that line? Stop it. Get back up there. No. Everybody below. Talk to it. I would break even. Testing that top again. Yes. Get out of here. Go up, up, up. Stop it. 301. That's down for it. Up. This is sloppy. Get out of here. Pick that. I don't want to see that anymore. I don't want to see that anymore. And it's going to break us even, isn't it? All right, hit 50%. Come on, push off it. Look, 302. Remember I said 302, 303? Starts going wonky, dude. Just go wonky that way. Go up. Push off. Push off. No. No. All right. Well, break even. Oh, guys, stop it. This makes me want to get back in. Stop with that wick. All right, if it goes green again, I'm getting in right here. See that? What size stop was that? 64. Units. If it goes green, like back up above this right here. I'm going to get in with a 16-point stop. I see some kind of proof that there's pushing off of this zone right here. If it comes back up above here, I'm getting in. I really want to target this at least. That's a 1-to-1 minimum. 303. Just playing it safe. Let me put my break even on the record. If I can find it. There it is. So we just hit 4 break evens now. 20 wins, 6 losses, 4 break even, 77% win rate. All right, we're getting back up there. I'll do the same thing. I'll add a position here if it breaks. If it closes above this line. We're at 30 more seconds. I was responsible and stayed out. Very good. Minus, okay. All right, man, I want to get in right now, but I gotta wait for the close. Wait for the close, Bob. Wait for the close. Just don't take off without me yet. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't like that. Nope. I'm not gonna wait for the close, but if it comes back up above this wick, see how this wicked right here and is held? I didn't like that, so I didn't enter. So I want to see like a bullish push. If it comes back up here, I'll get in before the close without coming back here. All right. Just trying to tell you how I enter. Chris, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Hey, that's a money-making idea. Traders rage room, like plates go throw against the wall and such. Ooh, see, this is why we got out. This is what I was anticipating. Some of this liquidity being taken, but now I like this even better. What I'll do is add position here, enter here. So if it goes back above this and closes, I'll keep it at 16 stop. Comes back up here, closes. I'm anticipating it to mitigate 50% of this 5-minute block minimum, maybe even coming up to this 1 hour block right here. Hey guys, let's do a celebrate wins. Who all profited today? Who all passed challenges today? Over the last, I don't know, over the stream, how many people have passed challenges? How many people have got payouts? How many people are killing it? Let's do a roll call. Let's get the right mood in, right? Let's see how many people's winning. And also, if you could just tap that like button, or the heart button, I guess you'd say, to get this out to more people, that'd be awesome. Let's YouTube know that we're here. Price is moving into a 15-minute fair value gap. Yep. Hey, can we have a singular instance of responsibility? Every once in a while you can. Yeah, fair value gap is here. Could hit it. All right, so let's do this roll call. Let's see here. Thanks, guys, for sharing. So Marvin made 338 today. Tana passed 150K last night and made 3,300 on a new 150K today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mark profited today until total $850. Jay profits every time he catches me on here. That's awesome, man. Brian Goldstein, Brian's exciting me because he's so close. 500, 334, 334. Beautiful. Mark profited on here too. Awesome. Eddie up over 1,200 on 5 accounts today, making small moves during the stream. Beautiful. Great job, bro. $1,450 for Michael. By the way, Michael, did you get your payout? I know that you had a payout coming. Or wait, is that tomorrow? Or wait, yeah, tomorrow. I think you get a payout tomorrow. All right, we have more. All right, so I'll just do this. I want to show this right here. For some reason, there's a big space. There we go. You guys got me hooked to that classical now. All right, we're tapping that 15-minute fair value gap right now. That's the orange area right here. So what we could do, we could potentially enter here now. Keep the stop below this low right here. That's what I'll do. I'll be breaking this stupid little trend. It's trying to play on us here. That'd be perfect, actually. Never had a payout, David Bell. Yeah, your time's coming, buddy. They approved it. It should be tomorrow. Congratulations, Michael. That's awesome. All right, let's get a push. Everybody start blowing. Wait for the close. $30 seconds. It could easily come back down in this fair value gap. So you got to wait for a close. It might just wick out, take a little bit of liquidity, mitigate this little block, drop down. So you got to be careful. That's why you never get in until it closes and you readjust your risk. You don't want to just get in with the same risk. So like maybe I'll do this, keep my same stop, right? Readjust, recalibrate, All right, so I'm gonna buy. Do a little bit less. 26. So I enter right there. I decreased my risk a little bit, and I didn't use my stop loss. You idiot! Hate it when I do that. I just wish it was automatic. Like, why doesn't it automatically put a stop and a take profit out? Stupid. It's freaking dumb. All right, a couple things I like. Kind of broke past this little trend line it was building, broke this little structure. It came down here and created a lower low, but with a wick. So it's showing signs of weakness. It did at least touch the fair value gap. It didn't clear it though, so I don't love that. That's why I put my stop below fair value gap, because it could come down here, even wick it, and then come back up. That happens a lot to us. I'll DCA. I'll add one extra position right here. Just one extra position, keeping same stop. We'll see. Really what we want to see now is we want to see this keep breaking over here. I'll get in on my funded if it breaks right here. There we go. Yeah, you know, I used to not use a stop, but it's like you got to have it there for like emergency, you know, where your brain can't get out, because it happens to the best of us. So, like, you know, come on, baby, push up. Push, push, push. Stops are no fun, Tana. Total buzzkill until you blow your accounts. Yeah, we took some sell side too, so that's great. You know, we took some of this. We could go now. Hey, you said it, not me. I wasn't talking directly at you. Definitely sucks, bro. I know how that is. Again, if it comes up here, I'll get in on my funded. Right now, I'm just being risky on my evals. What about the ATM settings on Trade of 8? Once you are connected through TradingView, can you not use them? Like, do they not appear on TradingView options? I don't see it. I'm not a big TradingView trader. I like TradingView for charting. The only reason I do this is easy to show you guys the trades and everything. But every time I click it, I have to go like this, unless there's like a default. I don't think they want to, for like obvious reasons. They don't want to be the blame that you got in and got stopped out or something. You know what I mean? So every time I have to click that. And if I forget, you know. Their funded reset's stupid. Like, I mean, I could pass them so fast, and I have them in the cooker that I don't need to freaking even worry about that. All right, so I'm not in on my funded yet, because we're wicking. Ooh, that's not good. 315. Any news? That was kind of crazy movement there. Hopefully, it just shoots up to here and just calls it a day, right? I'm adding a position right here above this high. If it gives us that opportunity. Don't like that. Indecisive. Eesh. I think if you have set up through Trade of 8, it may keep them for you. Yeah, I used to use Trade of 8. I had a bunch of issues with Trade of 8. I used it for a while, and that's what I taught people at Futures Bootcamp. Now I'm a big like quant tower, especially with my funded. I like using my quant tower. Oh, and then the other issue with Tradeovate, you couldn't do bracket orders if you're trade copying, right? You couldn't do more than you couldn't use an ATM with more than one account, right? I think if you have probably like 1K, I'm guessing. Power Tower. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's amazing. Yeah, I can't group bracket. That's what it is. Come on, let's push up here. One last push before the end of the day. Come on. Ah. Go. Still not in on a funded. I was waiting for a close above this line. Evals, I could care less. Like, don't care at all. But with that said, past 8 apexes. Almost have this, my funded futures passed, I believe. And then I'm going to try this alpha. But we did that in the last 2 weeks, so it wasn't too bad. And there's like 13 different people that get past challenges. Well, it could pass as long as it doesn't go this far down. But I agree. Like, I mean, it does show signs of weakness here. You know, a wick can look like, oh, it's going to drop, but it also could be like it's stabbed to make it weaker, right? So it could go either way, in my opinion, right now. I'm not liking this as far as this. I think it probably could sell to like 50% of this 15-minute fair value gap, but and ultimately it could keep going from there. I mean, we got fair value gap here, right? But it also, another thing I notice is I feel like they're almost like traps in a way, like because they know a lot of people are looking at that, so they're like, okay, we're gonna sell down to that, but they don't do it until the next day, you know. So a lot of times that happens too. Or Asian session. NQ's finicky. Yeah, it's been fun. I think overall we're 2 wins, 2 losses, was it today? Yeah, 2 wins, 2 losses. Definitely a weird day, but it's all good. We're ahead overall. What's the overall? Let's see, 5. Yeah, 20 wins, 6 losses, 4 break evens, 77% win rate, 2 weeks of trading. So how many trades is that? That's 26. That's 30 trades I've taken with you guys. By the way, go get it. 5minutescalper.com, $7. There you go. Also, the QR code top left, if you guys aren't part of my group coaching with PulseX Premium, we do 16 live trading sessions per month, and you get to join my community. Pretty cool. You just scan that code and go over to the site and join for just $97 a month. That's my private community. Thought that QR code thing was cool. All right, let's see. NQ is a word. Let's see. Alex says, yeah, I full ported that first loss, trying to get back. Oh boy. Are we in a full port mode again? Thank you. Let's see. Thanks, Bob. See you tomorrow. See you, Mark. Great seeing you, buddy. There we go. Push. All right, again, I'm going to get in on my funded if it closes above here. One last hoorah up to that 50% mark. Woo! Still not in. 8 more seconds. All All right, I'm in on my funded now. I'm expecting it to come to at least here, probably here. Oh, stop it. We're just going to keep winning and never stop winning, right? All right, I'm going to take this. It's 800 on this one. Literally. I just took profit on my funded. I just got another. That was the quickest freaking 5,000 I made on the funded ever, I think. All right. And that's how it's done, boys and girls. That's how it's done, all by probabilities. Probabilities, like why would it need to go up versus go down? So in this case, in this scenario, I saw the 15-minute block or the 15-minute fair value gap, but that's just one reason, right? To go up, it had more reasons. It had more reasons to go up in the short term, right? So we had this high to clear, to take out those stops. We had this 50% of this 5-minute block right here, and we're this close to the 1 hour block. So they might as well come up here and mitigate this 1 hour block, right? So that's why I was more bullish than bearish at that time, just by probabilities. And my gosh, boys and girls, if you held it, like I said, it's probably coming out of that block. You just absolutely destroyed it. That's a good way to end the stream today. Boom, baby. All right, let's do a roll call. Let's do a roll call. Let's do a celebrate wins. I want everybody to get involved right now. Everybody just tell me what you just won. How much did you profit? Anybody pass a challenge? Anybody do that? I mean, we just absolutely destroyed it today. What did I get on that challenge right there? That was $809 on that one. And I wish I was on the alpha. Ended up doing on the funded, I ended up doing, what was the first one? There's an additional 5,000 there. I didn't get a screenshot. Right. We had this on the, no, that's not the screenshot. Hold on. Right here. That's what I took earlier. So what is that? 5. That's 6,000 there. So it's 11,000. Did 11,500 yesterday on the funded. 11,000 today. So not bad for jumping on an afternoon. Not bad at all. Nice job today as always. Yeah, Todd. All right, guys, let's get that roll call. Everybody get it in. Everybody get it in. Everybody get it in. And do me a favor, guys. If you guys could go to my previous sessions and leave a comment on my previous live sessions, that will help boost the channel as well. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see me live every single day, Monday through Friday anyways, and some extra trainings and stuff like that. I'm going to do this roll call. Let's see. So Alex did 371 today. JT made a quick 700 trading. I thought Jay was gone, but you know, he snuck in another trade. Up 600 today for my boy Aiden, literally my boy, my son. 371 times 3 for Alex. Congrats on new evals. $700 on for Tristina. There's Tristina. I need to get you up on here. That just gave me $4,695 for Phil B. Todd Wall, nice job today as always. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Marvin Machado. I love that last name. 385 on that last MNQ trade on the new Alpha account. Man, see, I couldn't sign up and do all this stuff at the same time. It was crazy. Tana got $340 on that one. Went small risk. Hey, do me a favor also, guys. In the Telegram group and in the school group, I need to get that more active. So starting this week, I'm going to do a Celebrate Wins call at 4 p.m. to kind of celebrate everybody's wins and do giveaways and all that kind of stuff. But also, if you can go into the Celebrate Wins group area of Solomon Trading and show your wins, right? Yeah, I trade daily Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 usually. Sometimes I go over like today. I was waiting on that trade. $723 for Marvin today. Great job. David Bell, $510 on that one. Beautiful. Fantastic job. You guys rock. You guys rock. $510 for David Bell. Got out right. I got out right here, but you know, So that's it. That's it. Thank you guys so much for being you. If you go into that Celebrate Wins, just kind of share your screenshots, your results, or maybe share how you like the stream so more and more people show up. That'd be cool. And then in the school community, Solomon Trading, if you want to put a post of your wins, that'd be cool. Mark it under Celebrate Wins. I just want to get the community going. I know that summer has been here and everybody's been kind of busy and doing their thing, but I'd love to get this rallying up for fall winter season. Really want to take this up to the next level and get you guys going and help as many people as humanly possible. So, all right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out for the last, 2 hours and 26 minutes. You guys rock. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Check it out. Peace.